إلقاء القبض على العميد عاطف نجيب رئيس فرع الأمن السياسي في درعا سابقا. عاطف نجيب ابن خالة رئيس النظام المخلوع بشار الأسد.
It took 14 years. But today, the man who ignited a revolution is finally behind bars. This is the story of Atif Najib, the man whose cruelty led to the fall of the Assad regime. In 2011, the Arab Spring was sweeping across the Middle East. In Syria, a group of young boys in the city of Daraa wrote a simple message on their school wall. "You're next, doctor." It was a warning to Bashar al-Assad. But what followed was far worse than anyone could have imagined. The boys were arrested by the Syrian secret police. The man responsible? Atif Najib, the head of the political security branch in Daraa and a close relative of Bashar al-Assad. Under his orders, the children were brutally tortured. Some had their fingernails ripped out. Others never returned home. When the parents begged for their children, Najib's response was chilling. "Forget about your kids, and have more." His arrogance and cruelty enraged the people of Daraa, and soon thousands took to the streets in protest. But instead of justice, they were met with bullets. That moment was the spark. What began as peaceful protests turned into a nationwide uprising, one that would eventually bring down the Assad regime. But who is Atif Najib? And how did he become one of Syria's most feared men? Born into a poor family, Najib was only able to rise through the ranks because of his family ties. His mother was the sister of Anisa Makhlouf, the wife of Hafez al-Assad. This connection gave him unchecked power. He ruled Daraa with an iron fist, using fear, violence, and corruption to maintain control. Najib loved luxury, fast cars, expensive Italian shoes, and designer jackets. He saw himself as untouchable. But when Syria erupted into revolution, he was quietly removed from his position. Soon international sanctions followed, and he disappeared from public life. For years, Najib evaded justice. But in December 2024, the Assad regime fell. And on January 31st, 2025, Syrian authorities confirmed his arrest. For many, this is more than just an arrest, it's justice for the children of Daraa. It's justice for Hamza al-Khatib, the boy who became the face of Syria's revolution after he was tortured to death at just 13 years old. A decade ago, Atif Najib thought he was above the law. Today, the people he once oppressed have proven otherwise. This is not just a story of revenge, it's a story of resilience. Atif Najib's arrest is a step toward justice, but there are still many more who must be held accountable. The question is, will this be the beginning of a new Syria, one where justice finally prevails? What do you think? Is this a sign of real change, or just another chapter in Syria's long struggle? Let us know in the comments.